Daily Horoscope, the 3rd of February 2017. Daily Horoscope for Aries. Ruling planets, Mars, Pluto. The planets offer you much in the way of luck and new opportunities at the moment, so your income should see at least a slight increase. Don't spend it all too soon, though. Journeys and holidays to faraway exotic places should be considered now, and, if you are working on a budget, make sure the timing is perfect. Call your travel agent. There's also no need to fight the system. As the old saying goes, if you can't beat them, join them. You may need to create some sort of unholy alliance today. You need to be dismissive of the small errors or insults you encounter today. Don't over-exaggerate and upset yourself over nothing. Daily Horoscope for Taurus. Ruling planets, Venus. You'll be a workaholic just now, but an elevated career path can be yours if you don't give in to these initial hurdles. Venus continues to make you poetic and a love of music is in the air. You mustn't make the mistake of becoming a slave to your work practices. You could become the sacrificial lamb playing the role of martyr. Stop being the victim. It's time for you to decide whether you want something or you don't. You can't have it both ways. One of your key words at the moment is discipline. It's not what you earn but what you save that is going to count. Additional expenses in the form of gifts or unforeseen fees arise. Horoscope for Gemini. Ruling planets, Mercury. You have a few days to get whatever is on your mind out in the open with someone now. Be gently persuasive. You're feeling attractive and can sense that others desire you. That's no problem if you're single, but if you are currently in a relationship, this could set off alarm bells for your partner. You'll be walking a fine line. Shared finances take a front seat. Not only will you have to contend with your partner on how and why you are spending what you spend, but you could feel like mud the morning after if you don't curb your expenses. Someone may suddenly stop being so cozy with you. Daily Horoscope for Cancer. Ruling planets, Moon. Your dedication to work will mean that your creativity is flowing just now. You can balance the creative and the commercial aspects of your life. If you have never pushed yourself beyond your limitations, you'll never achieve those special ambitions. Finding a balance between overconfidence and egotism will be a delicate juggling act. Keep a solid wall between your personal and business relationships. Otherwise, trouble is brewing. You must not aim your energies in too many directions at once. Pamper yourself a little today and don't be afraid to spend a bit of money. You will feel so much better for it. Daily Horoscope for Leo. Ruling planets, Sun. Your serious mood could scare away a few fair weather friends, but those who understand you will still be there no matter what. Being yourself is important just now. You could feel as if you are doomed by being separated or apart from someone you love, when in fact distance and space will give you the chance to grow a little more individually. Think about that. Keep your eyes open for an opportunity that you've had your heart set upon for quite a long time now. You can elect to hear or not hear what is being said right now. Selective deafness is sometimes the best way to deal with annoying people. Daily Horoscope for Virgo. Ruling planets, Mercury. You're feeling courageous and are able to try something you wouldn't ordinarily do. This could be related to a hobby or on a more practical level doing something in your work that can earn you some brownie points. You have an increasing desire to understand technology, which is why and therefore gadgets and other modern appliances may fascinate you just right now. Of course, a learning curve is a part of dealing with this, so don't become frustrated when you realize just how much education is involved in having these new devices. Daily Horoscope for Libra. Ruling planets, Venus. You have to be rigorous in restricting people access to you today. You need to simplify your life and maintain a low-key profile to find happiness. You'll succeed in friendship without too much effort today. Eliminate those who are of no use to you anymore. Focus on the ones who reciprocate. Leaving a situation won't necessarily solve the problem. If there are some setbacks, you need to do some rethinking. Also, if something is broken, you may need to call in someone who has the expertise to fix it. You may participate in something rather trendy today. This will be excellent for your self-esteem. Daily horoscope for Scorpio. Ruling planets: Pluto, Mars. You will receive a favor from someone but may feel obliged to reciprocate. In this case, you will simply be obligated, and the positive feelings of their generosity will be overshadowed by this. You should shut out the world just right now, as you may not be feeling well or on top of your game, or perhaps you are a little unwell. Rest is the perfect antidote to stress. Letting go of your emotional baggage may be your biggest priority. If life doesn't seem so sweet, it's because of what you are projecting. A burst of impulse may come upon you suddenly and take you quite by surprise. Go with the flow and see what could happen. Daily horoscope for Sagittarius. Ruling planets: Jupiter, Neptune. You may be concluding some learning or study course that will allow you to bend the rules and achieve something new in your life. Keep bending it. There is no progress without deviation. You need to put a little money aside for a rainy day, especially if you're feeling apprehensive about the security of your work. Lighten up. Life doesn't need to be so hard for you today. Your emotional well-being rests upon your ability to relax and be more open to the new people you will meet. Hardworking Saturn doesn't mean that it should be all hard work. A clever approach to work means that working smart can also yield well. Daily horoscope for Capricorn. Ruling planets: Saturn, Uranus. A friend may be having a problem similar to the one you've been through. You may be able to help, but remember, you are different people. You want to see what the possibilities of work are in your life at this stage. Just for interest's sake, you could look at what jobs are available in the industry you are working. Become informed now. If you've felt apprehensive about telling someone how you feel about them, gather your courage together and just do it. Your concentration is not what it should be, which means that work may take a lot longer to complete. Increasing your vitamin intake and resting may help. Daily horoscope for Aquarius. Ruling planets: Uranus, Saturn. You may have some new and original ideas but are scared to share that with others. Keep one trustworthy person on side to use as a sounding board. You need plenty of sunlight just now, especially if you find yourself in a situation indoors where everyone is quivering over nothing. Get out and enjoy the fresh air. Looking into your past may be fun until a long-forgotten incident opens up emotional wounds. This is all part of the healing process. You mustn't be too sensitive if someone takes a swipe at your belief system. They're right to believe what they want, even if they are a little hard on you. Setting a good example is the best way to counteract this problem. Daily horoscope for Pisces. Ruling planets: Neptune, Jupiter. You may have overlooked booking a ticket or grabbing some other special deal that was on offer and now realize you've missed out. You may kick yourself, but don't forget that specials do come around again and there'll be another chance. You're forced to use equipment that may not be to your liking. You can resist this or try to learn a new methodology. Make it clear as to whether you're protecting your family and friends or just being domineering. They may not be able to decipher your actions. There's a greater practical sense about your monetary habits. Observing friends, coworkers and other relatives will have a marked influence on the way you conduct your financial affairs.